welcome back. Today we are discussing about SMART goals. In the last couple of days I was reading a book and it's called The Connector's Advantage, and it is by Michelle Tillis Lederman. I'm going to see if I can find the information and put it in the description below. And that's one thing I'm going to try, and I'm going to put the instruction, and in the next bit you'll also have the link. I'll get the link to Amazon for the one that would like to buy it. This is the board for today. We have SMART goals up here, but I want to see how can we make them smarter. So Michelle in her book talk about SMART goals, but she adds 2 letters which are ER to make it smarter goals. At first I said, well, here's another one that is what purpose will be to add 2 letters. However, after looking at it, reading it, I thought it was brilliant, and that's why I decided to share it with you. So let's see if we can look at the first 5 parts that you possibly know so far, and we can discuss in a moment. So let's take a moment to look at the first 5 letters. So the first one is S for specific. So if we have a goal, so a goal here or many goals, here are the few things you need to keep in mind. First, the first one's got to be specific. You want to know, outline, what do you want and for what purpose and why. Once you have that goal, then you need a few steps to make sure you get to the end and achieve what you're looking for. So the first one is going to be specific. You know what it is, because once it's specific, you can add a few things. First, the goal needs to be measurable. So is there something you can talk about? Time, money, employees, hours of work, connections needed, and so on. You need to be action specific. So here, you need to be able to outline specific actions to get to the goals you're looking for. After that, you need the goal to be realistic. So that means that if, for example, I say, well, I would like to walk on the moon. Well, is that realistic? Unlikely. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it is unlikely. However, I could decide that I would like to have so many subscribers. If you have a YouTube channel, you'd like a specific number, a profit for your company, a number of employees, and so on and so forth. And the last one I like to say, it needs to be timely scheduled. That means that you need to put in your agenda with time that are specifics to what you need to do, with some reference point and benchmark, saying I want to do the first step by this date, second step by this date, and I want to complete the goal by that date. This I've seen many times, I've seen over the years. However, Michelle Tillis Lederman in her book, The Connector's Advantage, outlines 2 more letters, and let's see what they are. And I think they're interesting because it will help you achieve your goal even faster. So let's see what they are. Anybody would know what the E stands for? Any guess? Think about it. The R, anybody would be able to figure out what they are? Now, I'm not using the exact vocabulary that Michelle Tillis is using, and the reason for that is I'm using her resources as a reference. Review, let's see if I can add a word that she has. So as again, it is not my thoughts, my words. However, I know I can add them to what I do, and you can too. So here are a few extra aspects, the 2 next letters. E, your goal needs to be engaging. So that means that if you say, well, I want to be able to, I don't know, to do my spring cleaning in the house by the end of June. How much fun is that? Not really. However, if you have that on July 1st, you have, I don't know, You have someone coming into you for a tour of your house to put in a magazine. Ooh, that would be different. If you have a company and you have specific goals, maybe it's engaging because you want to increase profits, because maybe you want to put it in the stock market, or maybe you want to raise some money. That will make it engaging. The last one is, I wanted to say you need to review your goal. Here Michelle mentions revisited. So that means that yes, you need SMART goals, but you also need them engaging so that you can feel the energy and the willingness to finish it. And the R, you need to review it, because sometimes you might need to change and tweak a few things. Sometimes you have your first goal, but by the time you do a few things, few steps, you realize there's a few things that need to be changed to make sure that the goal I want can be reached. Because sometimes you may have a generic goal and it becomes more specific. Or after you start, you have your goal, after you go through, you may say, well, maybe that's not what I really wanted to do. Then if you revisit, you review, then you could decide, do I want to continue it, or do I want to redirect my energy, or basically abandon it? I had a friend once that he had on his bucket list to do some painting. And there was one summer we decided to go for painting class. So we decided to go in evenings, and at the end of the 6 weeks course, he told me that he never wanted to do that again. So he had a goal. And what happened is, by the time he started it, he thought he would love it. But by the time he got to the end, and to be honest with you, I don't remember that he actually went to the last class. He told me that that was not for him, and that was exciting. On this, that's the end of this video. I have my second neighbor with his air conditioner that just started, and hopefully that's not damaging this video. On this, very happy to see you today. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.